Hello and welcome back to a not Tenerife adventure because we're going to a completely different island, but we're starting off in Tenerife. I'm Tom.
I'm Paul.
I'm Storm. I'm Lucy.
And this time we're heading over to its sistering island of La Gomera. What's there? We don't know, never been there, first time. We're just leaving Los Cristianos on the ferry and we're going to head over and go explore this other beautiful Canary island. So we won't film the whole boat journey because that would be a bit boring, but we'll see you over there. But for now I'm going to go get a coffee because it's a very early start. I need to wake up a bit. See you over there. We have arrived in the port of La Gomera.
This is a historical place. Why? Because Christopher Columbus, the famous Italian sailor, he departed from here September the 6th, 1492. And he arrived in America October the 12th, 1492. La Gomera is an old island. It's 11 million years old. We estimate that La Gomera is 11 million years old, and the last eruption here was 3 million years ago. So you will not see any recent lava flow or crater. What you will find are deep ravines and cliff and chunks. It's an island full of chunks. But I want you to look at the map like a 3D map. Why? Because La Gomera, it looks pretty much like an orange squeezer. Why? Because it's round. The highest peak is right at the middle, and at the middle is where all the ravines start and end up at the coast. So it looks pretty much like an orange squeezer. And then talking about an orange squeezer, I will be for you today like a lemon. So please squeeze me, ask me. We will be 10 hours together, and I am an official tour guide from the Canary Islands. So you can ask me about La Palmas Volcano, a nice village in Tenerife. If you're planning on next holidays in another island, whatever. Gomerians, they make and produce honey palm from those palms. How? They climb at the top of the palms at the sunset, and then they chop the last flower. And then the whole night the sap is going down into a pot. They collect the sap early in the morning before the sunrise, and they mix the sap with water. They boiled everything, and from that they get the honey palm, and they use it a lot in their gastronomy. And it's unique. Only in this island we do that. We are like somewhere here, but very soon we will cross a tunnel, and then we will be at the other side of the island, and it's gonna be much greener. The landscape will change radically. So open your eyes and look at where we are. Laurels, ferns, lichens, moss, no cactus, no bushes. Ragazzi, look at that. Mire que pasada, amigos. And this forest in this island, it's World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Later on, we will stop at this forest, and I will explain you many things anyway.
Wow. First stop. back on the bus. Away we go to stop number 2, wherever that may be.
Potatoes. Have you tried the Canarian salty potatoes?
Yes.
It's a very Canarian dish, and the potatoes are original from Peru, my friends, from Peru. And the Spanish took the potatoes from there till here, and then we export the potatoes to England and to Ireland. Chimneys, volcanic chimneys. This is solidified magma. Magma. Vera plantation, yeah, aloe vera plantation, and the aloe vera with the yellow flower is the good one for your skin.
Teddy. Tenerife.
Rains a lot, like in England, you get a waterfall here. Bravo, Francisco, very good, box. You see that this area is pretty flat.
So from the volcanoes, there many eruptions flatten this land, but all of this section here used to be sea. But where the lava went out and set, millions of years later, they built on top. It makes such a beautiful village. Spotted this cactus here, but back in the day this was a disease that was carried over, and back in the day they'd scoop off the white decay from the disease, and women used to use it as lipstick. You could just about, I mean that was a very small amount, but see if I can get a bit more, and it would be really red, and that's what they'd use as lipstick. And they would get this red on their, put the red on the lips. And now it's still the same, they still make it with this, but they mix it with beeswax to make it a bit thicker into like a solid stick. You know, you can only get it at a certain height, so women used to walk miles from sort of the coast, so to say, up to a certain height where the cacti were. And yeah, rub diseased cactus onto their lips, but it was like a real red, which you can probably just about work out, and that would be their lipstick. Oh, bus is going, I better go.
Bravo, Francisco, very good, very good. Everywhere, all around the world. Okay.
So now a traditional Canarian meal with the whistling language, which is native to La Gomera, and they communicate across the hillsides through whistling, and even kids at the age of like 8 and 9 start to whistle because they want to keep the tradition going. So we're going to get in there, have a little show, have a nice meal, and yeah. Paul, don't look so concerned. Paul? So this is gofio, like a powder, very salty, added to soup.
Maybe not that much. Okay, look how much you added.
Too much, or?
Yeah, probably.
First time trying it, so.
This video will go viral.
Yeah. Whistling and gofio. What have you got, Luke?
It's like
Fish.
Just fish.
like carafe. It's
What
crabs
fish?
on the river.
It's just fish.
It's like craft, you understand?
Unknown.
Unknown fish.
That's quite nice, though. Like
I've got my little roll,
summertime heat.
Yeah,
my sauces. We've gone for beef.
to be honest, it was winter.
And
I had
dessert.
too much Caribou, this Caribou, what is it called? Caribou sweets.
Atención, por favor. Silent, please. Atención. Aquí empieza la demostración del silbo gomero. Right now start the whistling show, the whistling demonstration. Adesso italiani, adesso inizia la dimostrazione del fischio. Bienvenidos a la Gomera. Very welcome to la Gomera. Benvenuti, benvenuti a la Gomera. El aplauso se agradece, ¿eh? Se agradece. Una botella de agua mineral. A bottle of mineral water. Una botella di acqua minerale. El aplauso se vuelve a realizar. Una botella de vino tinto. A bottle of red wine. E poi, questo è più interessante, una bottiglia di vino rosso. Brava, brava. And you can win up to 2,000 euros if you guess what she's going to whistle. She will whistle something. It's in Spanish. It's in Spanish, but it's easy. Okay? So open your ears, pay attention, and let's see. She doesn't want the 2,000 euros. Attention, all right?
And he keeps thinking that he's calling
Bon appetito.
No. Uy, no.
He just
Hasta la vista.
Pajarito no. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. ¿Otra vez? Hasta la vista. Señor de su novia, con 1.000 euros. Sí, señor. Se lo dejes a ella. Sí. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much. Grazie mille. Tanki bel. Tac. Y ya está. Gracias, amigo. Finito.
That's good.
What a woman.
Did you enjoy that? So after that beautiful meal and a little bit of an insight to the whistling language, how they whistle to each other in the clouds on top of the hills, no mobile phones, So going back ancient times, absolutely beautiful. What an experience to just dip ourselves into their culture and keeping it going and keeping it strong. That is a good tradition, and it's nice to see that they're keeping it alive after so many years. Back on the bus, going to the next stop now. I'm not sure where we're going, but I'm sure they'll let us know.
The forest.
The forest, the laurel forest.
Yeah, I was listening.
Excited?
Yeah. I think it might be cold there, and I'm slightly worried about that.
Bonita.
Bonita.
Sí.
From here, at the south of the island, at the east or at the west, is the desert. Alicious wind, our dominant wind, blows the humidity from the Atlantic Ocean, and it's always blowing from northeast direction. What you see is humidity from the Atlantic Ocean. During 300 days per year, here is like that. Or it's cloudy, and what is the fog and the mist and clouds? Water in the air. This forest is adapted to trap the water in the air. The water condensate everywhere. At the small leaves, at the branches, at the trunks, everywhere. And then by gravity fall down. And the soil here, even in July, August, is always wet. Exclusive t-shirt, this is the cloud. And this is here the umbrella. Here is raining like this, horizontally. It's not raining like this, like in England or Ireland or in Sweden, like that. Vertically, it's raining horizontally. We call it horizontal rain. E poi italiani, io ce l'ho un amico a Milano, si chiama, magari lo conoscete perché è un tipo famoso, un disegnatore di moda famosissimo a Milano, almeno in Italia anche, si chiama Fabrizio Mozzarella, e lui ha disegnato questa maglietta esclusiva per me, dove posso spiegare bene come... And look at this, this is the real green heart of this island. Green heart in Spanish is corazón verde, green heart. Okay. Animals. First, we don't have so many animals in the Canary Island because we are an isolated archipelago in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So we don't have so many animals. But in this forest we have many different types of birds. Small tiny birds, but also the blackbird that is seen very well, pigeons, and it's a particular pigeon that is bigger. Bees, butterflies, flies, many mosquitoes in summer, so we have also many spiders, a native frog as well, frog,
Okay.
and wild goats sometimes. Yes, there are some rabbits, but we don't have so many animals, and we don't have dangerous animals, which is important. So now we will stop, and here I always do like a walk through the forest. I stop, I explain you many things. Alright, all of you can do the walk. It's flat, it's easy. Outside it's really cold. Look. This is the pigeon, but almost we never seen. It's difficult to find that pigeon. It's there. It's always hiding, but today it's there. No, eccolo lì. El pigeone che praticamente no se trova. Not every. It's difficult to find that pigeon. The big one. It's over there. Come with me. It's bigger. È più grande.
So peaceful, so quiet. Sorry, I did get a little bit distracted by a little bird. I'm not sure what breed, but it's just bouncing along beside me. It's just so quiet. Oh, it's beautiful.
We are not in a beautiful park. We are at this forest is considered the oldest forest in the world. This type of forest, the laurel forest, it was 20 million years ago at the south of Europe, the north of Africa, but a glaciation 3 million years ago destroyed it, and it only remains here in the Canary Island, La Gomera, Tenerife, and La Palma, and Azores and Madeira. An island belong to Portugal further north, the Canaries. Take a look how the forest is. You see trunks, moss, everywhere, a small leaf, the laurels, those trees are laurels, and it got a small leaf. The branches, we are in the middle of a massive net. This forest, it works like a net. okay, like a very big net. The fog is coming from there, and then when it passed through the forest, the water, as you see, I have explained it before, but now you can see it. You see the water condensate, and then slowly they fall down, and the soil is always wet. You came here in July and it's the same, or August. And now that you are here, some of you will feel the drops of water. Some drops of water are falling on your head. And my friends, if you like to do treks in nature, this is one that I highly recommend you to do. That trail takes you to Garajonay. I came here 2 hours before the sunset. 2 hours before the sunset. A bottle of fresh wine, a fresh bottle of wine, Malvasia, for example, that is the best. 2 glasses, and I go along to the top. And at the top, I enjoy the sunset, the wine, and I wait until it gets dark and I watch the stars. Because the Canary Island is one of the best places in the world for stargazing. This is the crater. This is the crater. We are at the mouth of the crater, and the walls are around us, like over there, for example. This is the highest part of the crater. The diameter of Teide's crater is only 80 meters. This is 3 times. Teide is much bigger than this volcano. Why so big? Because it was a very violent eruption, and the magma goes up, and it wakes up, found water. And then the mix of the hot magma with the water creates vapor, and it's vapor with pressure. So it was like a very violent eruption. And you see the fog. You see the fog there? Do you see the fog there? Getting into the massive filter, getting into the forest. This is the horizontal rain. This is what is happening there. Not like that. Like that.
Est-ce qu'il faudrait c'est que Fanny est...
Yes.
We are here, my friends. And this tour is a loop. This tour is a loop. We will take a different road back to San Sebastian, and before we stop in San Sebastian, before we arrive, we will stop in front of the most beautiful volcanic chimney in the world. A bit of marketing is okay. In the world. Maybe we can see the peak. Over there. Left is the north side, green, lush. But a bit further is an area that you will see the south, and you will see how dry it is. Look, this is here the chimney. Sometimes the fog appears and disappears. 10 minutes to wait and to see the chimney. This is the base. I can see a bit of the base. And this is the south anyway, dry. And now I can see a bit more. And we are like here. Estamos aquí, estamos qua. Y la próxima parada, San Sebastián, la capital. Next stop, San Sebastián. In 1999, I was a small kid. I was maybe 6, 7 years old, but I remember that it was very important. It was very important for Gomera, people from La Gomera, because before that airport, they only got the port. And when the storms came in winter, the port was closed. and then they remain blocked in their own island. After that airport, not anymore. English speakers, you enjoy the tour?
Yeah.
And are you happy and satisfied with our service?
Yeah.
What about Francisco, our ex-Formula 1 driver? Is he good or is he the best?
He is the best.
And what about this intelligent, good-looking, attractive, charismatic, and modest tour guide? Francisco and me, we want to buy a big house, a nice villa in an exclusive area here at the west of La Gomera. And we just want a house with 2 floors, a nice living room, many bedrooms, a garden, and an infinity pool. That's all. That's it. And in an exclusive area. Any collaboration, any cooperation for our dreams, we do appreciate it. Okay? That's welcome. And I have written on my list most of your phone numbers. Don't change phone number because, I don't know, in 20, 25 years, 30 years maximum, 35 years, we will have this house. And then you can stay with us in our villa, okay? And swim in our pool. It's a good idea, right?
Gracias, Francisco. Bread from the restaurant I didn't finish, so the fish can have it. Some big ones in there too. So we have reached San Sebastian's main square. Now we've got a little bit of time to kill before we get back on the ferry back to Tenerife and Las Americas. So we're going to head to the church where Christopher Columbus is believed to have prayed there the night before he sailed to America. So pretty important landmark, and one of the oldest buildings out of the Canary Islands, the defensive tower. We're going to take you around there as well. So come with us and let's explore. So this is honey palm, which is honey made from the palm trees that I was telling you about at the start. Christopher Columbus's church that he prayed at before he set sail. Oldest building in the Canary Islands, the defensive fort. He'll waggle his tail at me. So after that journey, thanks to Enrique for taking us out to La Gomera, showing us a bit of the island, showing us the whistling, showing us the landscape, the forests. It's been a brilliant day. So if you get a chance, you come to any of the Canary Islands and you want to go to La Gomera, this is the man you need to find, because he will show you the island how you need to see it.
Thank you. Can I say something to you?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Guys, I have paid him. I paid him to say that on your channel, on his channel, right? And if you want to visit the Canary Islands, you are very welcome. La Gomera is beautiful, Tenerife, Lanzarote, whatever. You are always welcome.
Perfect. Right, we're going to get out of here, get on to another adventure. But for now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.